Alright, so I haven't quite fully gotten onto the Discord chat yet, but because I'm still doing some prep. Namely, figuring this out because this is the first time that we're going to be using The Sims, and because Sims is where I've built my maps. This is going to be a test, as it were, of The Sims bit. So give me just a couple of minutes and we'll have sound and my players on hand. So, bada bing, bada boom. I know, it's really quiet. Okay, so that loaded faster than I thought it would. Okay. Seems it's taking forever to load. If I can get things to load on Discord. It's not wanting to switch out of my DMs to the group. Come on. Come on, Discord. Behave. Don't make me close you out and restart you. I've done. Okay, he's gonna make me close out Discord and restart it. There we go. Took it 5 hours. We don't need to convert up. Okay, Discord, load. Alright. And this is why I started the stream a few minutes early. What is it freaking out about? What are you freaking out about? It's taking forever to load. Okay, there we go. Discord going. Alright. Go back to here.
April, sound check.
Mama.
It's really hard not to sing along to this.
As long as it's not Let It Go, it's fine.
No, it's Omnia.
Okay, I'm still working on my outline. But that's the only thing I have left to do. And it doesn't look like it's gonna be too terrible.
Okay, hang on one sec.
Alright, so if
My connection is shit right now.
honestly same, and I don't know why.
I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was.
I've got one bar
Oh,
of
Laura, you can't read it because then you'll be gone for like ever. And I will cry. So don't be gone. You don't want me to cry, right?
I may have to fuck. Okay.
Oh. I'm in the red. Something is wrong here.
Same.
Something is wrong here.
Laura, calm down. Okay. I'm back up to full signal.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So
I was in the red last week for a little bit. Like every once in a while I would get in the red, so
yeah.
it eventually cleared up. What am I doing?
I have my bookmark in backwards.
I don't know.
Then what are you doing?
I am trying to figure out. I need to look at an outline.
Be focus on school later.
Focus on school later.
Yeah, we're kind of...
You're fine.
For now, we kill things.
Yeah, for now we kill things.
Yes! I mean...
Once Eileen hops
yeah,
into
Yeah.
Can I
voice
kill things?
and Sims, why won't you load?
Who's playing Sims? Oh, I'm supposed to go to my sister's house and play Sims.
Well, the map for the dungeon is in The Sims. Because I like building things in Sims, and it's easier to
love
do
doing that
Sims
too.
than
That was
it
my
is
favorite
to draw a map and try and have to adjust my camera and just all around kind of psycho stuff. Also, having a physical paper map would require me cleaning off my desk, and my desk is in an embarrassing state. I'm out of eggnog.
No!
So come into the kitchen and get some more eggnog.
Like real eggnog?
Well, it's Borden eggnog that I bought at Walmart because
Like eggnog with rum in it?
no,
She wishes.
Darn.
no, I'm not going to DM under the influence.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be bad.
And
Come
I'm
into the
going to
kitchen and get some more
preface this
eggnog.
craziness with, I am not trying to kill you, I swear.
Yeah.
I believe that. Like, I believe I was born yesterday.
Okay,
No, it's true. It's true. She's not out to kill us.
nope.
Okay. Since Laura voted for you, I guess I can believe because,
Okay, so,
No, if anyone is out to kill you, it's me.
Ooh. That sounds like fun.
Well, I should say, if anybody's out to kill someone, it's me. Anywho.
I think that Eileen is trying to nail down her character's deity.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, she did say it's going to be part of her character's story.
yeah, she is a cleric after all.
Mm-hmm.
I like creating deities. That's fun.
Yeah, I've been working on creating my own deities. I've created a couple for this particular one.
Yep.
I've created an entire pantheon for this one, so...
Yeah. The pantheon that Elwyn follows is completely in her head.
Not completely. It is on paper, too.
I love that. Wait a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, like I did mention, we are short a Toby. Toby is out of town. So
Why?
I am going to, very similar to what I did last week to Zila, kind of write Tysius out of the session.
Oh.
So, that's the thing. Hi, David.
He can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard him.
Oh no, I have my headphones on.
So,
He's getting Xbox hooked up to the internet.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I probably watched the video from last week.
Yeah, I would hope so. I did link her to it, I think.
Yeah. That oddly enough reminds me I need to change my profile pic on YouTube. I'll do that later. But yeah, so because a little short-handed, gonna keep this as brief as we can. Hopefully. Why aren't you loading, Sims?
Because it wants to be a butthead.
Or something.
Wait a second, go back.
Okay. But yeah, so when we get to the quest, you'll want to be watching the Twitch stream for the map. So,
Yep.
and again, the Twitch stream is in the pinned post. I have also pinned the link to my YouTube channel. So both of those links are pinned.
My hands are cold.
So put some gloves on.
I don't have any fingerless ones, and I can't type with gloves on. That reminds me, I need to
Suffer.
get fingerless gloves again. Yeah, I will suffer. Thank you.
You have my permission as your DM to suffer.
I can just stick them on David later, so.
I should go get socks because my feet are cold.
I'm wearing toe socks right now. You remember those?
Oh my gosh, I remember toe socks.
My toes are shaped weird. Like, they sit on, like, I have a couple, I have toes that, my toes don't fit in toe socks. If that makes any sense. My feet
Makes
are weird.
sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense to me too.
I never liked toe socks for that exact reason. Like, they're cute and all, but if I
Yeah.
can't wear them, there's no point. Okay, so, and if you already have the stream up, you would probably notice that I have a completely different setup today.
I'm waving at you,
Hi, Ree.
literally.
I know.
I'm so
Air hugs. Since I'm not in Idaho.
I know. I'm looking for my name.
So,
For my sub.
I've, at the very, because most of the part of what I
Gosh! Oh.
Yuck. I am
Hi,
so
Eileen.
sorry.
Okay,
Oh.
so,
It reminds me of when the skink got into my house and you were on your way home. And by the time you came to, half of your hand sanitizer was gone.
yep.
Why would you do that? Don't steal people's hand sanitizer.
No, I have dissociative personality disorder. I dissociated.
I mean,
And
we have major feedback on your end. No.
yeah,
We're getting weird feedback.
Ugh.
Like almost like air.
It's like a mosquito buzzing next to your ear.
yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to forcibly mute you, Eileen, because that was. Okay. Yeah. I will unmute Eileen in just a moment. Yeah. Sorry, that was. Alright. So, really quick, real quick recap. The party sans candy because one died.
Hey,
Hey, you set yourself up.
I did it on purpose. There wasn't anybody.
Mm-hmm. I love you, B. I do.
I love you too.
So the party had got a very hard reminder that direwolves are pack hunters, and they got attacked and nearly killed by a group of 3. They managed to kill one of them and flee with some last-minute assistance from Zila. And they got back to town, reported back to Patam at the guild, met Carmilla.
Hi.
And got a little bit of... got to know her a little bit. Went to the butcher to have the direwolf skinned, and I will. Have you gotten your microphone fixed, Eileen? I'm unmuting her real quick.
Is this better?
Yes. No feedback.
Yeah, well, I didn't even have my mic plugged in, so some mic somehow was picking up something because it wasn't my mic.
There was some sort of weird, crazy.
Yeah. I'm all like, what's going on? Why does this group hate me? Like, mic-wise. Like, I have a really expensive $80 mic. I don't understand why.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just Discord.
And pardon glitchy feedback from me. I'm back in the red for some reason. Okay, I'm back to green. So, Twitch, my video, the video is working for picking up my audio. So if I glitch, you should be able to hear me on Twitch, which would potentially cause a little bit of a feedback loop for you guys, but yeah, that's the thing. So, back to the recap. We have successfully done everyone has successfully You can't hear me. I can't hear anybody else either. So, I don't fracking know. I really don't know. Everything's working on Twitch, so I don't know what's... Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
like Verizon.
Turn you guys down.
Are you
Don't
back,
do
sis?
that. It scared me.
I'm back.
Okay. That was weird. Like I said, if a glitch like that happens with me again, you can...
Don't blame Vegeta.
Oh, please, blame DBZ for everything.
Especially the new stuff.
Hey, Vegeta. Muffin button.
No, we need to set a mech in and we'll have the whole potpourri of pathetic.
Okay. I am going to restart the Sims because it's being a bitch! Anyways, the direwolf has been skinned for free.
Yay,
Because-
free!
The butcher, which, by the way, the butcher, the one that you talk to is the actual butcher. It's her husband that usually runs the business. He was just out. That's why Patam referred to the butcher as he, but it was a woman that you talked to. Just so y'all are aware.
Okay.
If anybody noticed that discrepancy.
I don't think anybody noticed that discrepancy, to be honest.
Nope, I
fucking
didn't.
noticed it. But yeah, and you have delivered the spoils of the Gathering Quest to the poor,
Chloe, no!
ragged, overworked merchant, Adrian. Chris. His last name is Hanover. Tell what I had on the brain. Anyways, and then when we broke off
Ouch.
Zila was. I basically just wrote Zila out for the most part of the session. She last minute saved everybody and
Oh.
helped cause a distraction so they could get away from the remaining dire wolves. And then she was just like,
I just had to go tinkle.
I'm gonna go just go check out.
And then, you know, when I
And-
get back, you guys are all dying. I mean, come on.
One died.
They tried really hard.
They tried really hard to die, but
We gave it our best shot.
Tysius was knocked unconscious. Rachel, Anahito was down to 1 hit point. Owen was down to 9. And Zila's just off in the shadows, just like.
And I wasn't there yet.
Look up and see that everyone's dying. And it's like, oh shit! Cure wounds!
Okay, here we go.
So, yeah, that happened. And then.
Come on, Sim.
Either load or shut down.
Articulating splines. I figured I'd look up gods in my Taldore campaign setting book. Figured that would be appropriate. Some geeky reason.
Okay, like I said, with the deities, it's pretty open. They don't have set like this is the group of deities. This is the pantheon that everyone worships. You have the major deities that are basically the kind of the core deities of the ones that you hear the most about from D&D with D&D stuff, like Bahamut and his ilk, his life, and all that. But otherwise, this is mostly for like flexibility with whatever you want to do.
Both in Critical Role and in the Marla group, we have worshippers of Sarenrae, who is from Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yep.
believe I spelled it
But my
festival wrong.
point is you can do whatever deities you want, whether they're like D&D standard or homebrew
Or even Pathfinder.
or even like from a different from the real
Let's just steal
world
gods from
or
Marla.
other game series. You could even use Marla.
Oh gosh, not Pip. No, please, not Pip. I'm begging you, not Pip.
I don't think Pip would be appropriate. Especially not on a fresher GM.
But yeah, it's just if you use a homebrew, just kind of let me know some of their traits and stuff so that I know
Speaking
what
of,
to
I'm gonna-
expect or how to be able if something comes up to know how
I'll
they
look at
would
my
react
options.
to certain calls.
I'm going to send you info of the 2 that I'm going to be using in this particular roleplay.
Yes, please and thank. So, yeah, that's the basic of that. When we ended, everyone was heading back to the Adventurers Guild.
I don't have an insight to teach. Sorry.
You're okay.
I said right click.
But, so everyone was going back to the guild hall and to collect Demanis, which grand total, everyone except Candy, because she did not participate in the
Darn, that means I gotta go to my other job.
Come on.
Oh no.
You'll get paid for this job. Calm down. But
Sorry.
everyone except for Candy, because she did not participate in the quest, because you just barely joined the party when they returned. You'd be a little stripper self.
Hey, it wouldn't be any fun without me, you know.
Yeah.
Every party's got to have a Scanlan.
I don't know if you watched the video, but Elwyn did reveal a big thing from his backstory. He has a
Yes,
son.
shame on him.
From the relationship that basically led to his banishment. And yeah. So that was a bombshell that was mostly brought on from the fact that, oddly enough, Carmilla has practically the same backstory minus the kid.
Not yet, anyway.
B.
Not that she. Wait, no.
It's still early.
It's the guys that might not know. The women would definitely know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
There have been plenty of cases of people in the real world that have carried to term and given birth without even realizing they were pregnant, so.
I love
Oh yeah,
that
but you
show.
find out at the end.
Yeah, kind of have to.
Yeah.
So depending on where Zila is at the moment, Nakira had her go either to the temple or come back and join us. Depending on where you are, Elwyn may or may not have your money.
I did update everyone in the party's money to, I added 20 gold to everyone's currency, except for Carmilla.
I don't need money. I've got the looks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I just had to give you permission, didn't I?
Yeah, that's all you had to do.
We love you.
Hey, I'm still role-playing and still getting my homework done.
This.
Good job.
Nice.
Oh.
Eileen is AWOL at the moment because dogs. Pets. Gotta love them.
I love pets. I have my Chloe.
Eileen
Why does that
has
remind me that I need... I'll be right back. I have pills to take.
Oh,
Eileen has two dogs as a dachshund, and I forget what the other one is. It's some kind of mix.
why are you crushing that car?
Oh.
Okay.
What's he playing?
What are you playing? Street Fighter 3
Huh.
on the Xbox 360. I didn't even know there was a third Street Fighter.
The things you learn.
No, you can't beat Chun-Li. She's my favorite. You must lose to her.
Musty? Oh, shoot. You know what I just forgot? My spark.
Whoops.
So pop it in the microwave and reheat it. She forgot to finish her hot drink.
Hot drink.
Yeah. We have a new Spart that's seasonal. It's cranberry apple spice, and it's best served
Ooh.
hot. And it is amazing. Like, it's real good.
It sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to have to forcibly end the Sims, I guess, and attempt and try again, because it's still in the same loading spot that it was 15 minutes ago. So,
What's going on with your dogs?
Oh, they have just been up to shenanigans all day. They ate my cute little dragon eye, little tiny little book, doll-sized book.
Oh.
And, you know, because I was cleaning, it was in a box, you know, off to the side, it's partly covered, and they picked that out, and, you know. And they've just made messes everywhere, and the lizard thing, and just... more obnoxious than usual.
You know, I never did check if there was any mail. I'm gonna check and see if there's
the
any
mail
mail.
is sitting on the end table by the door.
Any packages?
No. It's all
Damn.
junk mail.
Alright, I'm gonna need...
This better be a good list.
Any letters between A and L, not including B.
A and L.
Oh, L.
J.
Oh, you're picking a dice set.
Yes. I put 3 letters. You know what? I'm gonna pull out India just because I'm metal dice, and I always use golf and hotel. So
Yeah. Roll responsibly.
you know what? I
with
think we're good.
Yeah, where are my articles?
I think we're good.
I don't always play D&D, but when I do...
I play responsibly.
You're right. Nobody plays responsibly. Not many people play responsibly.
play chaotically.
Exactly.
There we go. That's better.
No. Okay. Since I'm having to restart The Sims.
You could say Zila stopped by the temple on the way.
Yeah. I basically kind of in writing Zila out of the session, the last bit of it for the monotony of delivering the stuff and witnessing poor Adrian's breakdown. Basically, she went to the temples to check them out.
Yeah.
So depending on whether or not you've come back from the temples,
I
Ellen
wouldn't
may
mind-
not have your money and be on his way to the temple.
Tell you what, we'll leave it up to DM. If the DM wants to do a little role playing at the temples, if not,
Not
we can.
particularly. I was going to say that, like, timing wise, like, got bored or finished with their business and went back to the guild hall and got there at almost the exact same time as everybody else.
Alrighty.
Friggin' load this
No,
time.
no.
Okay.
Not what I need.
Yes, I have Into the Future. It's fun, actually. If anyone's watching the Twitch stream, it's on the loading screen.
It's been on there for
Into
a
the
while.
And because it's on the loading screen, the label hasn't popped up. There we go. Okay. I would like to be able Change those.
Chrome, just because I click a different area on my screen does not mean I want you to teleport over there.
Yeah.
Yes!
Sorry, I found what I was looking for.
Congratulations!
So,
So, yeah, where we are. Basically, and such, we say that we got there, got back to the hall, and delivered. We the delivery is named, blah blah blah. Patam gave you your word for successfully completing the job. Adrian underestimated the was gold. You basically got to self grand total 20 gold for the entire.
should we mark that down?
I did it on your character sheets in the campaign. So that's all I got the stream. So that's situated. And it has the sense wherever everything is frozen. Hurry up. Okay. There we go. Yes, my DM game is called that I've got saved for my dungeons and stuff is called
Computer running anything besides OBS because
Yeah.
The issue is I need more than just OBS running.
Sim startup. A lot of the problem with the startup, so you might want to start Sims up first and get it going, and then add other programs.
I realize that now.
Yeah.
Things I'll know next time.
Mm-hmm. Things you will forget and criticize yourself next time.
Well, the
Make
thing
a sticky
is,
note, stick it on the computer.
the thing is, because I watched the video for last session not yesterday, but the day before. So since it's on the video, I'll remember. it's weird the way my brain works.
Well, good luck, brain.
Now Sims is loading properly. To edit out the size of the screen because it's wonky. There we go. It looks right on OBS, but because I used the game capture because my background on my computer is copyrighted imagery from from another game, so playing it safe and not having that fully visible.
Always a good idea.
Yep. So that's why I have the little color blocks blocking the whole thing. And because of the Sims and I can only make my my windows so small for Cool Chrome. I have the HP of everybody listed, and I'll edit that as we go. So got your character sheets up so that I can see stats, spells, and stuff, and make edits as I need. But that's on my other screen because I have 2 screens.
Two.
Okay.
Oh, I never took my phone out of my purse. That's why it sounds
Laura's
like
phone,
it's
unless she moved it, is still on the couch, probably dead.
I moved it and I charged it. I've got it with me right now at 39%. I should probably put it back on the charger.
I know it was low when I came in this morning.
Oh my god, he did not just ask that.
5% when you came in this morning.
Huh?
It was at 5% when you came in this morning.
My dad just asked if he could out me to my cousins.
What?
Yes!
No! No!
My paycheck's gonna be really good though, because I was supposed to be off last night, and I worked. So I've got 9 hours of overtime.
Alright, so we are back at the adventure
Back at the guild
Guild.
hall. Patam is giving you your money. And Elwyn would have distributed the the money, so
Dang it.
that's all done. And because we are short of Toby, Tysius is unfortunately getting slightly written out of this session. He has decided that he's deciding that he needs a spa day, and is going to, before Patam has a chance to say anything about the next job or anything, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a spa day.
Specific area feet worked on.
So that's a thing. He's going to. What was the word again, Laura?
He's going to get his hooves worked on by a farrier. He's
Yes.
going to get some horseshoes put on. He's going to get his hooves trimmed and
I need
cleaned.
spikes on these things if I'm gonna go into battle more.
Possibly look for some sort of leather, upgraded leather armor thing that he can put on his rump.
I thought it was wearing tail.
Either way, he will catch up with you later. And when he said that, he was like, I'll catch up with you guys later. And just leaves.
Alright.
Patam is like, well, that was rough. But, you'll be fine. I was going to say that unfortunately, the rest will have to wait.
Why? What happened?
I just got. Let me pull it up. See the pop. I just got the word from Hilly, the elder that sent in the request that I was going to send you on, that they have had they've actually had people come up dead. So, they need help sooner rather than later.
Well, we're ready for the job.
Let's...
I will give Theseus a copy of the map. And Haley has all of the information. Who wants the map? And she holds up a piece of paper, a piece of parchment with the region on it, with, like, and you can tell that it's a map.
Elwyn holds up his hands, preferably somebody who can navigate.
Okay.
I guess I can take it.
All right. She hands it to. That was Rachel speaking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She hands the map to Anahita, and yeah, sorry, I don't have Discord immediately up, so I can't really see people's names highlighted. So, yep. We're okay. We're good. So,
Hopefully Twitch will actually work this time when I open it.
it'll probably pop an ad.
Yeah, that's what it's doing right now.
Yep. Because I'm not a premium thing, I don't have no ads.
And then I love that you don't get paid for those ads either.
Oops.
Okay, it's working now.
Okay, so the map shows basically there's a how the path is. It's kind of out when you leave town. There's a path, and it has kind of like almost like imagery of the Tree of Knowledge. A path of a bunch of separating pathways going off of it that you may or may not have noticed on your way in, or when you guys went to the temple, when you guys went to the ruins to down the basilisk and direwolf, because focused on your destination rather than the journey. Pardon me. And so that's there. On the map, the map is basically of the shape of the pathway, of the way the path goes, and separates and everything. And on one tendril of the pathway, it leads to what is a town that is labeled as Boguldu is the name of the town that is circled on the map and is basically marked as your destination.
All right.
Hopefully Tysius won't get lost.
Onward we go.
It is only probably half a day's journey, so.
Okay.
And from what I understand, the enemies, the creatures themselves that are infesting the town are rather easy to deal with. They're just very numerous. And there's something larger at work.
Well, as long as they're not spiders.
As far as I know, they're not.
Okay, good.
Any idea on what they are? Wait, Russian accent. Shoot. I didn't practice.
It's
Hold on,
alright.
let me pull up YouTube.
Just spitball it. You're fine.
Is there any ideas on what these creatures are then?
Rodents. Some of them larger than others.
What was that?
Rodents.
Oh joy.
Rodents of
larger than
unusual
others.
size.
What are the US's?
Rodents of unusual size.
Are there any Princess Bride fans out there? 'Cause
Well, I mean, that's why I said ROUS's.
Yeah. Yep.
It is one of my favorite movies.
My husband had not seen that until after we got married. I'm like, you will sit down, sir, and you will watch this.
It's okay. I'm currently trying to get one of my best friends to sit down and watch it with me because she has never watched it, but she knows all about it. I'm like,
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. Best line
You
ever
killed my
in
father.
cinematic history. Ever.
Manny Patinkin is a legend among legends, my friends. I worship the ground he walks on. Him and Angela Lansbury.
Oh.
I love Angela Lansbury.
She is like the actress female Gandhi.
Oh.
Mother Teresa, something. I don't know. She's awesome. She's adorable. Bedknobs and
anywho.
broomsticks.
Oh, I love that movie. Anyway,
Anyways,
sidetracked.
so considering
Back to-
the time of day, it'll be just after sunset when you arrive, so long as you don't get lost. If you leave right now.
Roll to not get lost.
that would be something Elwyn would have to do if he
I
had
saw
the map.
squirrel!
Squirrel?
If Elwyn had the map, you probably would get lost. But since Anahita has the map, I have every confidence.
Yeah.
This is nice place.
I'm going to say, for the sake of everyone's sanity, that you do not get lost.
Yes. DM favors upon us.
Yeah.
Hooray!
And when you arrive at...
Would you have been that generous if Elwyn had the map?
No.
Thought not.
I would have made you roll perception checks and...
Yeah.
Basically, let's not get lost checks. But, on arriving in town, the sun is setting, fire is burning.
Oh, good. I'm cold. I need the fire. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I want to stay away from that. I don't want to turn into steam.
Are you saying you don't want steam babies?
No.
I don't flirt with the fire bee.
We should be wary as we enter the town.
Okay. There are several encampments in the town. Like right when you come to the town from the path. Rather than everyone being in basically the city proper. It seems like the majority of all of the population is occupying big campsites. One much like the one that is visible on the Sims if you are watching the stream. There's a group of people around a fire pit, around several fire pits actually, and They're looking run down, scared. As far as the population goes, there are a few probably half elves. As the population is not all that diverse. And one fire is almost completely occupied by elderly people.
The elders are usually always very wise. Perhaps we should head in that direction and see if we can learn more on what their needs are.
I agree.
And Tom did mention, just as a reminder, Tom did mention that Haley, the request, the one who requested send in the quest, the job was Miss Haley, and she was meant to be an elder.
That's handy to know.
Yeah. But just as a slight reminder that it was mentioned that Haley the elder is the one who sent in the request. And as you approach the fire pit, you would probably be able to tell that the way they're sitting is almost reminiscent of a group of leaders with the leader at the head, and probably would recognize this seating arrangement of Zila and Elwyn, considering your backgrounds. Would probably recognize the seating arrangement most. There's one female, clearly hunched over, in what you could only assume is the position at the table. Congrats, B.
Take that, you dirty homework.
You guys should not try to make me laugh when I'm drinking Spark.
Well, now you have to put no jokes, drinking Spark every time in the chat.
Yep.
Or in the
brought to you by Advocare. We build champions.
Yep. Except, aren't you drinking hot spark?
Yes, I am. And since I'm drinking hot Spark, it would be twice as painful. I laughed while I was drinking it.
We aim to please.
At least it did go up your nose.
Is there any particular manners kind of thing in addressing such a circle as I'm familiar with that thing?
Kind of. Because it's very clear that in their positioning, everyone's giving some, most of the people are giving them some distance. They're very obviously the
Wait to be spoken to
with respect.
True. But stand outside and wait to be called upon, or do you just
they're pretty out in the open. They're not in a tent or anything. They probably see you coming. Since they're desperate for help, the moment any of them sees you coming toward, one of them that's sitting kind of in the right hand of leadership position, because if they're sitting in a circle and No, it makes sense in my head. I don't have enough Sims to set it up like that, but they're basically kind of, one elder is sitting at the head of at one position, and then we're sitting right close to her, one at her right and one to the left, and the others are kind of in a little half circle, kind of right around, right across from her. Kind of as close to they would be able to get at a table with the wide table with the leadership, like the main leader and
Bless you.
and everyone else facing them. If that
Step up to the
Elwyn approaches them and kneels, because one thing he learned about approaching people of importance is you do not stand above them.
The one on the right, at the leader's right hand, kind of nudges the one in the middle, and she kind of clears her throat, straightens up a little. Now that she's sitting up fully, she looks probably a lot younger than she actually is. It's very clear that she's lived an active life and is probably still pretty well able to handle herself in a menial fight. Like the majority of the people, she is human. Her hair's completely gray, her face is wrinkly, and she sits up and leans forward, leans towards you just a little. No need for such formalities, young man. Did Patam send you?
He awkwardly stands up. Yes.
Zila gives you a hand.
Yes, she did. I am Elwyn Oceanridge. My companion, Zila. And
Well met, wise one.
And my other companions are Anahita and Carmela.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Haley, and as you can tell, we're in rather dire straits. Our city has been overrun by rats.
Oh, rats.
Of varying sizes.
Good thing we didn't bring Jones Sr. along. Any ideas on their numbers?
Did someone just growl?
Yes, I did. Alora.
Okay. We don't know their numbers, just that they're numbers, and we do know where they're coming from.
Where they're coming from. Are they originating within the city?
There is a ruin in the middle of town. I wouldn't recommend going.
Oh.
We do have plenty of tents that you could rest in and get going in the morning. But there's a ruin in the middle of town.
Okay.
And
Is that there any other oddities besides their size that we should be wary of?
Just the sheer number. It seems almost as if there's something behind it. But we can't get close to the ruins and the temple beneath to find out.
So your request is to exterminate as many as possible and make it safe again. Is there not else in regards to this quest in particular that...
My daughter and my granddaughter have gone missing. We think they were captured by the one that's leading the rats.
We will save them.
If they be alive, we will make it a top concern.
And thank you so much for helping. I know it probably isn't all that convenient for you. And
Honestly, my lady, and he kneels again, there is nowhere I would rather be.
And she just
Helping you.
kind of blushes a little because flatterer.
Zila looks at the other companions. I'm just like, is he serious? It's like, I mean, it's sweet and all, but Christy, is this a bard thing or kind of
The bard thing.
It's an Elwyn thing.
He kind of glares at all of you.
Hey, no, I did this behind your back. It was quick. It was just like, okay, you know, nothing too demeaning or anything. It was just like, okay. Gotta get used to these people.
It's like, and she, after that little display, and
As I said, we do have some empty tents prepared. You could rest. We have plenty of food.
I appreciate your hospitality.
It's the least we can do.
Do you have any wounded or anyone that needs administration from such as I?
Everyone in the camp is rather well off. A little tired, a little cold, but the ones that we've lost were lost.
Our condolences on those. But we shall do what we can to make sure that another life not be lost.
Thank you.
We are grateful and will accept your hospitality this evening. Yes, except everyone else.
Owen stands up and nods.
basically what's about to happen. Everyone, there's a few younger citizens, got food, drink, and all that. Just water, and they don't have any alcohol because the tavern. And as someone like lets you know. Sorry, we don't have any meat. Thing. The tavern was one of the first places that was overrun.
Oh, it is perfectly all right.
Probably better for it in the long run anyway. Won't want to be hungover or anything tomorrow.
Indeed. And Elwyn proceeds to, if there are any groups of children around, regale them with music and stories to distract them.
No one is going to die, Brienne.
Get all biblical on us, why don't you?
Yeah, that's the cleric's job. Dang it.
B, we can barely hear you.
Reading my thingy. So you will stop hearing David and Fighter.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, and fighting hungover, you get disadvantage on all your attacks.
Oh.
Yeah, that really sucks. No fire water.
There are seats away from the fire.
No steam babies.
The fighter attacks back. I have burns.
You have fire immunity because you're a friggin' tiefling. So.
Yeah, well, you know. You do about it, we.
Ugh.
Alright, so basically just if there's I mean there's really not much to do besides
Sleep.
eat, sleep, provide some minimal comfort to as far as
You said minimal on purpose, didn't you?
Huh?
You said minimal on purpose, didn't you?
Words?
Never mind.
Anyway.
I think Alora got it.
So, okay, anyways.
I don't get it either. It's alright.
I don't get it.
Oh, nobody got it. Darn it.
Okay, anyways. So basically
I hate it when no one gets my
there's
jokes.
not much to do.
It's okay. We love you, Pete.
No one's leveled up or anything because one quest and gasp. And so and I mean a lot of the especially the younger ones that are the most cold and tired and scared are basically seen as a group of roving heroes who have come to rescue us and
It's time to pull out the cantrips.
asking random questions. They're asking like invasive questions until everyone kind of
so
just
cute.
like,
Oh yeah.
okay,
Dancing
bedtime.
lights. Dancing lights for the kids. Watch these dancing balls. Light balls. Balls of light. You know what I'm talking about. Stop being all pervy.
I can't help it. That's my job, remember?
She is good with the horn dog.
I don't care,
so-
girl.
Don't make me fireball.
Well, Elwyn is
To behave.
entertaining and distracting people with music and stories and
Random cantrips from Zila apparently, and just a general. You're about to be free from this rat infestation type minimal celebration. Next morning dawns dreary. The mist, can
Is it raining? I love the rain.
just mist, low-hanging fog, all that.
Ooh. This is potential.
And
Zeta probably got up, went to bed a little early and got up pretty early.
yeah,
With the whole monastery kind of lifestyle.
yeah.
Really helped with any morning chores.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleep.
Which would basically just be cleaning up from the night before if they didn't do that. And breakfast.
I hope
Getting
people put
fires
out those
back up.
fires.
I personally like fire.
I personally do not. I did once and it got me in trouble.
You did fire? Did you know fire spells?
No. Didn't get close enough to learn that.
Have you
I
even
am
picked your
confused,
spells,
but we
Dee?
will move on.
You don't want to know.
Yes, they do. Everybody wants to know.
Well, since Zayla got up early, she would... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. She would have encountered Elwyn. Also up very early, but talking to someone very strange in appearance. Lilac-colored skin, teal hair with a white stripe in the front, just like him. A flower in her hair and a silver lyre in her hand.
Do I get a, not, religious vibe?
Make a religion check.
Yeah, make a religion check because
Okay. 19.
The person you see speaking to Elwyn is Lady Luciana of the Wandering Pantheon. She is the goddess of music and lore.
And I had this conversation, we talked a lot about her, so maybe I would have jumped on it.
Yes. Since you had this conversation before, you can easily recognize her.
I would maintain my distance, but seeing as I'm like, oh, shoot, that's a god, I would do a low bow towards her.
Ow.
She nods towards you and then brushes Elwyn's hair back before leaving. And he sighs sadly. Sort of teary-eyed. Hello, Zayla.
Maro, I did not mean to interrupt.
You didn't.
Such a meeting of the divine
It's
is
actually rather normal for me.
really a special thing. Even if, as you say, it's normal.
Yes,
I hope she brought comfort to you before our battle.
Actually, just the opposite. She brought me some rather terrible news.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything we can do to aid you, just know otherwise. If you need to your peace kept by thyself, I understand.
He sighs shakily.
I'm not going to try.
She's gone, Zayla. My love, she is gone. Ended her life in the Wilhelm Reach.
It's true sorrow indeed.
She kind of like she's trying to figure out if this is one of those moments where you're supposed to like, you know, hug them or something. But she's not sure. So she's just kind of got her hand almost like started to reach out. Like it's like this weird, it's like slightly in front of her, but not like enough that it's halfway. It's just a teeny bit. And she's just like, dude, what do I do?
I know not what comfort I can give you, but perhaps bashing some things and helping others will help your conscience at least a bit. But if you need to take your time, we
I'll
could
be all
proceed
right.
without you.
I'll be all right. In fact, I think destroying a few rats might be just what I need.
This time she nods eagerly. She's like, yes, I did something. Like her face is pretty stoic, but like she's like, yes, score. I didn't screw it all up.
And I will see her again.
There's one thing that our connection with the gods helps us to bring comfort, is knowing what is a glimpse beyond. I have seen it, probably more than one would wish to, considering my location.
I have not seen it, but I know the tales. And I have seen her. My lady, the goddess of death.
Oh.
She is a dear friend of mine.
She gave off not an unpleasant odor.
Well, that was Lady Luciana that I was speaking to.
Right. She knew that.
I would have known that. Yeah.
Haven't memorized your pantheon.
It's okay. It's supposed to be a mystery at this point.
Yeah.
Because currently you only know one person who follows it.
She finally gets the muster up to pat him on the shoulder. Just very gently, almost motherly like.
Funny you should say that, because the way you saw Lady Luciana treating Elwyn was quite motherly as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, brushing his hair back before
it was
leaving.
Yeah.
You suppose at this point, because literally nothing has been given away, that he is perhaps more devout than others. or more in favor of her.
When you meet the god, you just... There's kind of that connection.
Yeah.
Whether you want it or not, like it or not.
But, since he's literally given nothing away.
I go to fetch some more water for breakfast. Would you care to join me?
Breakfast.
Of course. And he goes to assist you.
I'm going to assume she's got 2 pails and she hands him one. For RP purposes.
And he, of course, diligently helps because it's what he does.
She also sneaks, extra eggs or something onto his plate, Just keeping an eye on him.
Hey, save our rest.
Got a motherly streak of her own.
Even though Elwyn is like, what? How old is she again?
Oh, what did I make her? I don't know.
I don't know if you put down, if you decided.
I wanted to make her older, but then I'm like, no, it doesn't quite work with my backstory, so I made her a little bit younger. So she's around her early 20s.
She's a lot younger than Elwyn.
Well, she is a lot younger than Elwyn.
But she looks and acts a lot older.
Elwyn is almost twice her age. So, he's 39. He's the oldest out of all the group.
Yep.
But, she's a cleric. It's kind of part of the vocation to be taking care of others.
Yeah.
Certain aspects come to her pretty easily. Even if she's awkward at it.
Yeah, you have her age listed as 29, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, he's 10 years older than you are, so.
Yeah. Either way, so pardon me. The encampment is everyone's waking up and the kids are obviously the kids themselves are sleeping in because growing children, they need the sleep. And just in general, everyone's still kind of excited about your presence, and if around the breakfast bonfire, around the bonfires, eating breakfast, if anyone wants to ask where exactly the place that was referenced as being the source of the infestation.
I forgot what.
It's supposed to be some ruins.
Yeah, Zila would very, like she's talking about the weather with the grannies, but really she's drilling them for any info that she can as politely as possible. Without overstepping, stepping on any toes whatsoever.
The basic information that you get is, like Haley said, the ruins that are where they're coming from is about in the center of town.
Oh.
And the plot of land itself is covered in trees. But once you approach, it's very clear that something once stood there. They're ruined, very, very clearly ruined, built like a ruined castle or fortress of some sort. And the entrance, they say, would be basically around the marker of it is a willow tree in the center of a ring of in the middle of a hinge, which everything visual wise if you're on the stream. I'm showing the basic look of the property. Closest I could get it in the sense.
Yeah.
To what I've got envisioned. And but yeah, so one could easily assume that you guys are just gonna, once you finish eating and preparing, and by the way, B, I asked for you since you hadn't done that.
Thank you, because I didn't know how.
I'll talk you through it later.
Hey, sounds good.
There's actually like a wall with an archway where the staircase is. I forgot to put that there. I don't want to go into build mode and add it right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to reveal any. So it's not on the immediate path. Kind of circle the ruins, weave through the trees, because they're actually there. Than I have on the Sims. It's a veritable miniature forest in the dead center of town, and they've the look of some of the trees in that area are almost as if it's like a tree growing within a stump. On a couple of them. Like, they cut down the tree and it's been slowly regrowing itself from the stump. So gave up on trying to cull the trees. At the same time, they also, because of that, respectfully cut down some of the trees to have wood that they need, while some sort of kind of like druid nature worship, but they're not a whole lot in the area.
Say we make our way over there and be very cautious. Perhaps some stealth.
And you'd think I'd be more prepared this time after doing this several times.
Unless anyone says otherwise, I'll go first.
You can go first.
And because rats are slightly nocturnal, because you're going in the early day, it is clear that it's very bad. Like you could clearly see droppings of varying sizes around town.
Wow,
some
that's
rats are skittering back into their holes, ignoring your presence because they're not necessarily hungry. But as you approach the entryway for the stairs, they actually have to move this. Because I have it tuned up, so. Yay for cheats. Hey, when you have cheats going, you can full on build your own tombs, and they'll be invisible until walked into. So.
Yep.
Why is his hair pink?
So, anyways, as you guys approach and find the stairs, the entryway to the underground temple that was mentioned, the
Very.
I should probably
Oh.
just do teleport.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
I
for the
assume-
speed.
I assume it is dark. Perhaps I should light the way with my lights.
It's still until you get inside the thing, which we'll have to. Do you load correctly? Do the thing. Oh, I don't have testing sheets enabled. That's why it's not doing the thing I want it to do.
Testing team, kind of important.
Yeah, to be able to teleport. She's already on her way. Okay. So, the, as you approach the entryway, there's several creatures, rats of varying size groupings, not necessarily sizes. These are all just your standard tiny rats.
These are not all ginormous.
And
Whose dice is that?
Mine.
I don't know, somebody.
Sorry. I'm just trying to pull some out. Let me.
It's okay.
Try to pull a set out.
While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and go stealth.
Dying.
This is probably going to be loud. That's not good. 14.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me look this. It's taking its sweet time because a lot of stuff is open.
So close what you don't need.
I've already closed everything that I don't need. All I have is my notes. I guess I can close those. iTunes. Yeah. Literally all I have open is OneNote, the notepad program that I've got the HP set up on, OBS, and Sims, and Discord, and Chrome for character sheets.
Warm. I'm not freezing anymore.
Hooray!
I am.
Let me double check.
Let me blow on your cold tootsies.
Because they are...
This is a chronic problem for me. Laura can attest. I complain about my cold feet in the winter all the time.
Yep.
Come
That
visit
doesn't
my
surprise
place.
me.
We get like 3 days that are cold. That's about it. I mean, we get cool, but like cold.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Everyone was
May have to build a winter home down there.
everyone was freaking out about the snow that we got in January. My Walmart had over 100 people call in and they cited that we had over 100 people call in or just not show up, citing natural disaster as their reason for not going to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to go in to school during, Orlando traffic during a hurricane.
Oh gosh.
Whiners.
Hey,
During rush hour, and people were still zooming around and cutting people off in the toll booth area.
What?
Yeah.
it's okay. We had to keep the store open this past
In
year.
general, just don't know how to drive when there's any sort of precipitation.
Yep. And
Oh, we had a
worse the
blizzard
colder
this
it
year
is.
that we stayed open during, despite the fact that we were losing power about once an hour.
Yep. They don't care.
Gee.
Okay, so because these are rats, and you rolled a what? 14 on stealth?
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and my stealth is +4.
Okay. Just roll a general perception check for them. Because there's scent involved, they have advantage, and it rolled simultaneously a nat 1 and a nat 20. Probably could never repeat that again.
I've done that. It's hilarious.
So your stealth is useless.
Well, then I drop it because, well, there's
They
no
they know
freaking
you're
point.
there, and
We are being watched.
there's a bunch.
I used to be
Ellen
Probably
glares
about
at you.
20
I noticed.
rats just by themselves, and
I don't like the way that
at
one is
least
staring at.
at least 2 proper swarms that have that malevolent something is making these rats act as a group instead of individually.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
So
You seem too ordered.
we've got 6, or we got about, I said 10 or 20 individual. I think I said 20.
20, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the 10 idea.
So you're aware of how easy these things are to kill. Rats by themselves have 1 hit point.
This is
So each of these little swarms is going to have, like,
24.
okay.
That's just so you're aware of how easy these tiny things are.
Hey, metagaming, DM. Metagaming foul.
Just so y'all aren't like, so as players you're not
No.
freaking out.
We need to find out. We're gonna find out when we either bash them to pieces or they bash us to pieces. That's how.
Bashing to pieces!
Yes, something's
Just
gonna
so
go down.
y'all are aware. That's in a completely
Come on,
out of
Vax.
character.
How about...
I now
Well, how
have the
about-
imprint
I
of
do
a
not
dice
support
tray.
Well, how
metagaming.
about for
Do not.
that... Well, actually, how about for that we say I use, strike?
What was it?
True strike, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Grants
lets you.
brief insight into the target's defenses. On my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack.
Okay. And
And since we're not in initiative yet, I just burned a free spell,
yeah, okay.
finding out this stuff.
Yeah. So like spread that information to
Yeah. This isn't a big deal. We're fine.
As long as we do not get swarmed by swarm.
Come back here, Carapase. Why did you roll all the way over there? Nino, stop running away from me. Come back, turtle boy. Carapase.
Well, these aren't the
so many-
giant ones we're mainly looking for, but they could still be trouble.
Okay. I am rolling literally all of my d20s for initiative. So, and I'm gonna have to do it multiple times because there's a lot of these things. So there are 2 swarms and 20 individual rats.
Sometimes when I DM, I just have them all go on the same initiative round, especially if they're the same type of creatures.
Yeah. This will give us a little bit of variety so that we're not getting...
Yeah. So does that mean roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative.
I don't know what that means.
Roll your d20.
Crap.
Okay.
The one with
and
the
where
20
it
sides.
says on your open up your character sheet, roll a d20. You can roll either your bumblebee dice or your golden d20 that I gave you for your wedding.
I love these things.
And then when you get your character sheet up, hopefully it's up, after you roll, where it says initiative, add that number to it. For example, I rolled a 10 for initiative, and my initiative is +3, so that gives me 13.
Did you just have 13 for?
Yes.
Okay.
And loud.
Zila got 8.
Alright.
Okay.
Anahita got 15.
Okay.
Four.
I got 11.
Did you add your initiative bonus
Yes.
on your character sheet?
Yep.
All right.
So the stripper is 11.
Well, just don't sugarcoat it. Like sugarcoat the candy.
Oh,
Yeah.
good lord.
I still have my clothes on.
You better. You need the AC, man.
Plus it's too cold to take them off.
And there's rats.
Yep. Give me just a second to finish knocking this out.
I love my studded leather armor. It gives me an AC of 14.
Yeah.
Regular leather.
Oh.
So there's that. Okay. So top of the round, a couple, mainly 2 of the rats are going to rush at Because they're kind of surrounding you, so they sense a threat to they're getting the sense of a threat to their home, even though no weapons have been drawn or anything just yet. They get aggressive with that spot.
They're like ants.
Yes, exactly. Exactly like ants. Okay, fortunately, all they can do is move and bite. So
I don't want to be bitten.
Well, I mean, if they were magic rats and cast spells, I'd really be worried.
No.
If they were were-rats, for example.
No. These particular creatures are not magical.
I'd like to
swarms are
request
gonna
a
be a
strange
little-
were creature, many, many sessions down the line.
We will see.
Several levels down the line.
Yes.
So 2 of the rats are going to come at, I'm gonna say, one's gonna try and bite Zila, and one is going to try and bite Elwyn.
Come at me, bro.
Let's see. Which one of you has the highest AC?
I have a 12.
I have a 14.
Okay. Yeah. Elwyn, you are going to. What is it? You are going to take 1 hit point off.
I need to heal you immediately.
You are going to lose
one hit point. I'm down to
I got
20.
spare the dying.
I'm
1
so
hit point.
worried at this point.
Just an inconvenient little nibble at your ankle.
Like, ow! Stupid rat!
Anahita, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to take out my short sword and I'm going to attack.
Okay.
The nearest group of rats near me, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. A 20 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage! No 4s! I've broken the curse.
Since they're kind of grouped together, in all honesty, you'd probably be able to hit a good 3 rats with your swing.
You could always do it. So, if there's 24 in a swarm, you could just say it's treat it like it's 1 and there's 24 hit points.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
That's why I've seen other
she
DMs
shares a
do
turn
it.
with the swarm, and I was going to have it attack her, and it would fail because it rolled an 8.
Oh, poor baby.
So, yeah. So, that swarm. How much damage did you do?
7.
Okay.
The swarm just lost 7 rats.
Okay. Next up
7
is
dead rats on
Elwyn.
the ground.
Sheesh.
Okay, next up is
Elwyn.
who?
It's your turn. Because at the
Okay,
same time that
well,
Anahita
this
swung her
may
sword,
be-
the swarm, one of the swarms came at her, and it's now occupying your space, but it's down 7 hit points.
Well, I'm going to move to where I am out of range of my comrades, like where they're out of the 15-foot radius,
Okay.
and I'm out away at second level.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a con save from these rats. How much?
9.
That failed.
Just in general, because.
They lost 7 rats.
Okay.
So it wasn't overkill after all. Darn. Oh well. That's 7 fewer rats than there were before.
Yeah.
So we're down 14 rats.
Yeah. Kind of. Okay. And, oh, actually, hold on. Five of those rats kind of tried to swarm you and failed. They got zapped at the same time.
We could say it was those 7 rats.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 5 of the rats and a couple of their friends.
We're still down 7 rats.
Yeah.
No, Jim Bob, Freddy, Tiny Tim.
B. Brian.
What?
Snazzy the Weather.
Turn.
Careful, he's the dealer.
Oh gosh.
You have a sickle, and you have several spells available.
It was my most favorite weapon
Just
choice.
remember, your spells are not like infinite, and you.
How do I know
cast
which?
Thunder Wave at first level, right?
Yeah, I already
yeah.
cast it at first level.
Okay.
And
Just so I have.
I already marked it off too.
Okay. Huh. It's not a live update, so I have to mark it off on mine too. Okay.
Well, you could just hit refresh.
Okay.
You?
Takes too much effort. Okay. So you have a sickle, B.
Uh-huh.
And you have spells.
And you have spells.
And you also have an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to use?
I think I want to use my sickle.
Okay.
Go for it. You reap those rats.
Yes.
Rat
Reap
Reaper.
them, you little druid. Reap them, water druid. You got this.
So
I'll get your character sheet pulled up. Go ahead and roll a d20
Okay.
and
I
add
got-
2.
And
Add 2 to it.
Add 2?
Yes.
Well, I got
Add
20.
2 to your roll. Oh, you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll the little pyramid dice. The
Now roll the
four-sided pyramid dice.
one.
The pyramid one, yeah.
The really pointy one you hate stepping on.
The caltrop.
But
Yeah.
it's so pretty. It's
It is
black
pretty.
and yellow.
Okay, so roll that one.
Oh.
But 1 second, gotta get in the light so I can see it. Okay.
Roll the little triangle and read the top number.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got 6 points. We lost 6 rats because a crit is doubled.
Yep.
And then does she have a modifier?
No, it's just 1d4.
1d4 damage.
1d4 slashing damage. So,
Yep. And because they're all in groups, you're catching, I'm just going to say you're catching multiple rats with each swipe of a weapon that hits. So
you just took out 6 rats.
Yay!
Out of how many total?
20 total and 2 swarms.
Okay.
We've almost maybe have dealt with one swarm. Next on the list.
Next one up is... Why am I changing pages? I've already got I'm on the initiative page. Okay, we've got a group of rats. Not one of the swarms, just a group of 10. And okay. 2, 3, 4. These two don't have anything. Does anyone have a lower AC than 12?
Carmela.
Mine's
I don't think
Wait,
I have
wait,
an AC
hold on.
of 12.
Carmela has the lowest AC. She has 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is 12.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Her armor's not
Armor
equipped.
class. Okay. I was like,
Her armor's not
AC.
equipped. She has studded leather armor. It's just not equipped.
How do I equip it?
You click it. And she has one of the most useless wondrous items in the world, but it looks cool.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Little
So-
less hitty, squishy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't squish me, rats. I don't like it, rats. It's not for free.
Okay.
You gotta pay to tap that.
Exactly.
Okay, so now your armor is 12.
Yeah. So
Your
4 out
AC
of
is
the
12.
10
So.
that are striking just kind of miss because they're unlike their swarm counterparts, they're unable to occupy the same space as other creatures. So, let's see. Everyone, they're attacking everyone. So
Okay.
everyone loses 1 hit point.
No.
Ouch.
Except
Oh,
for
I'm
Zilla,
so
who
worried.
loses 3. They like you.
There we go. I figured it out.
They just all kind of... 3 of them came at Zila. Just, like, for no particular reason.
Oh,
Besides,
did you say...
they like you.
I thought you said all.
Everyone but Zila loses 1 hit point.
How many did I
Zila
lose?
loses 3.
Okay. Thought I heard Alwyn. It was just... No offense, Alwyn.
None taken. And next up,
Is it my turn?
Next up is Zila.
Yay! I take a mote of fire and I cast it upon the swarm, and I will cast Firebolt. And
Okay,
I got a 21 for
No fire near me, please.
3 points of damage, unfortunately.
Okay, how
But
much
take
damage?
that for the 3 hit points. 3.
Okay.
You know, roll a d10, get a 3. I mean, it's better than a 2 or 1, but still. It's like,
Yeah, that's...
it's usually how it goes.
Yeah. So basically you just killed the 3 rats that bit you.
Yeah. Revenge! Ha ha ha! Flame broiled! It's the only way I like my rats. Wait, I don't eat rats. I promise I don't eat rats. My country is poor, but it's not that
Oh.
desperate.
I think you probably would if it was seasoned, right?
Okay, so next up
Direwolves
is
in
one
this
of the
realm.
swarms. Not the one that's taking damage and it rolled a nat 20. Okay, let's see. Somebody's taking... How many points of damage does this swarm do?
Bring it.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay, someone's gonna take 14 points of damage. Let's see who...
Me.
They don't like you, Zila.
Yes! Give it to me!
Oh, that's not fair. They pick on her.
Holy crap. Okay, yeah, I'm a little owie.
Quick,
Definitely.
someone knows a healing spell, right?
Yep, that would be me, the cleric.
Well, actually, I also have some healing, so
Sometimes the
So
druids
does
do
B.
too.
I gave her a healing spell. Okay. Yeah, because they don't like you for some reason. On the DM side, I rolled a d4 and you're number 4.
No worries.
So yeah, Zila's down to the 7 hit points. And top of the round, Anahita.
All right. Let's see how many more I can kill.
Get the ones that got me. Get them! Let's try them all. The cleric suddenly goes really dark.
I'm going to, again, attack the nearest swarm to me. Oh, sweet. 21 to hit
Hits.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
They drop like flies.
Yeah.
I like flies just as much as I like.
Okay, the swarm that's on you, Anahita, is looking really rough.
I grew up on the streets. I'm used to rats.
Yeah.
They can all die.
I brought up the fire. Apparently. They're skittery little buggers. Got 3. Oh, wait.
Yeah. The swarm that's attacking you is dwindled down a lot. And they are going to retaliate because they share a turn with you and fail. So yeah, they fail. So next up is Elwyn.
I sent you a message.
Let me see.
Ellen, I have a boo-boo.
You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the rats right now. I'm not even gonna worry about the rats right now. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first level. On heal you, Zayla, for... well, I didn't do much. I healed you 5 points.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
I'll take 13 over 8, yeah. Don't like being under 10. Single digits are bad. I can't spare the dying on myself.
Okay. So yeah.
Thank you, Elwyn.
Don't mention it. Oh, and keep the faith, my darling. And you get 1d6 inspiration.
Yay! That is not what I clicked. Bad website. I didn't. I
Be a
clicked
good
on
website
inspiration,
now.
not on the. Okay. Okay, so you used inspiration, and so now Zila, you have a 1d6.
Yep.
You know how inspiration works.
Yep. I play with a lot of bards.
Okay. And next up is Carmela.
Yay!
What you want to do?
Good role player. Come on, do your job. Should I stop? I don't mean to kill everyone.
What you want to do, BB?
Can I use my weapon again? I really like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
So roll a d20 and add 2.
9.
Okay. How much damage do you do? Roll the d4.
4.
Nice.
That's just 1d4, no plus. Okay. So. Wait, you rolled a 7 to hit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, please.
And you did 4 damage, so. Because when they're less than half of their HP, the swarms are half AC, so. you cut down a couple more of the swarm of rats that are on Anahita.
Yay! I was helpful.
Yes.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I just rolled 7d20.
I would like to use
Bribe DM. I would like to use Bribe DM.
I wasn't going to say that. I would like to where is it? I would like to use cutting words.
Okay.
Let me open up my info page again.
Oh.
You half-witted, scruffy looking ROUS.
Don't you love nature despite what it did to you?
Ouch.
Okay.
Are
All
they
I
going to
heard was,
attack me?
don't you love...
Don't you love nature despite what it did to you?
Oh, God.
And are any going to attack me?
Well, only 2 of them survived the culling of d20s, so, as far as hits go. Yeah, you can go ahead and...
I only reduced the number that you rolled by 1, so pick one.
Okay, the one that was coming at you pauses, and it's just like... It's just like...
Oh, it's a cute murder
And
hobo.
just as a reminder, reading the thing, you do expend a bardic inspiration.
Yes,
you
I
do
know.
cutting words.
I've done this before.
I know you probably know that, but I'm also noting aloud to myself. Okay. So remember to mark off a bardic inspiration.
I did.
Okay. The other one, let's see. They're not liking Carmilla at this point, so you lose you lose 1 hit point.
Okay.
Okay, so next up is Zila.
And remember, you have inspiration.
Go for it, girly. You got this.
Healings for wusses. Let's go.
If you need me to, I can heal you again on my next turn.
I mean, I can heal myself as well.
I mean, it's not like we're fighting a bunch of dire wolves here.
Yeah. Zila, what would you like to do?
Oh, let's see. Should I go ahead and... Yeah. I'm going to use Magic Missile because I don't like these rats. So, 3 glowing darts of magical force go out and hit various groups, and it automatically hits because it's Magic Missile.
Mm-hmm.
And deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Okay. Mm. 8 points of damage. Please. Pew pew pew.
Beside it, 8 rats.
Yep.
That's better.
Bye-bye, rats. You won't be missed.
All right, and That actually works out because I just subtracted from the swarm that hasn't been hit.
Oh.
Because I've been randomly subtracting from different groups. So,
Yeah.
Because they're all together but not. So
Yeah.
next up is the swarm, and several of their number just got zapped. So they fail to take revenge.
That's right, fool.
Can't touch this.
The only reason they didn't epically fail to take revenge is because they rolled a 2 instead of a 1.
Roll a 1, they might start attacking each other.
Anahita!
Start eating the fallen.
Yeah.
Cannibalism.
Yummy.
That
These
is
aren't
so
chicken. Anahita, it is
Come
your
on,
turn.
Idaho.
All right. Let's see how many I can kill.
Probably several.
Yeah. Ah, no,
How
not
many
that.
are left?
Nakira.
10 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
The swarm that was about to attack you, just like the last of them fall down.
Yes!
Cut in half.
Nice.
Rats. They remind me of my ex-boyfriend.
Okay, so
TMR.
that's that.
That's all
Elwyn.
the rats. Yes?
Your turn.
Okay. I guess that's not all the rats then.
No. We've still got the majority of a swarm that's coming at Zila and 7 others that are...
I'm gonna go after the swarm that's going after Zila. I'm going to dagger.
Okie dokie.
Liam.
And that's going to be 9 to hit.
Misses.
And that's gonna miss too. That was a 2.
What was that?
2.
Oh yeah. Both of your daggers just kind of fly at the wall and bounce off.
Well, I didn't let them go.
Okay, you just stabbed at him. Okay.
Yeah, I swiped at them. And I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm just like,
miss.
oh, I need a new weapon.
You miss.
Maybe I can commission one.
Okay, Carmela. Unless you want to do anything else, Elwyn. Bonus action or...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and inspire Carmela. So, Carmela, you take 1d6. And you can add that to any d20 roll that you make.
Wait, what?
Okay. If
You take a
when you
D6.
roll to attack or something, and
Uh-huh.
you think that it's it's pretty crap, then you can roll a d6 and add that to the number, and tell me the grand total.
Oh.
The bard inspires you into greater feats.
Yep.
So you
Okay,
can
which
add a
one
little.
I love you guys.
We love you too.
Okay, which one is... Okay, I got confused for a second.
Okay.
Okay, take 1d6.
Which is the D6 again?
The normal dice.
The normal one, the square,
Oh,
the cube,
oh, okay.
the one that you're most used to.
Okay.
And you can add that to any D20 roll. Like before you find out if it misses or hits, you can add it to any D20 roll, whether it's a saving throw, an attack roll, any of those.
Okay.
Like an ability check. So yeah, that's
Sorry, I had to yawn. Okay.
how inspiration works.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a bard thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun bard thing.
Yes. So, okay, you guys remember the cow?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what about it?
This one that I'm
Don't
using
hurt
for
it.
the background noise of this area it's called Enlightened O.
Oh gosh.
So every once
They're
in a
just
while,
trolling, aren't
I
they?
hear a masculine voice going, "Oh,"
What
and
is
I keep thinking that
George
it's
Takei?
David.
Oh my.
Like he can hear us, and he's just like reacting to something, and like, why is this consistently happening? And then I'm like, enlightened. I go to the music page, and I'm like, enlightened. Highlight it. Oh, and I'm like, oh,
We have
I'm
our own
using that.
Yeah.
What, you don't like having a weird person cheering us on?
Well, it was weird. It's almost weirder than the cow.
Oh yeah.
Anyways. Okay, so, Carmela, it is your turn.
I can't tell if this is a 6 or a 9.
Is there a dot on the
Or a
dot?
line.
Or a line.
Or a line under or near the number?
Oh man, that reminded me of
Under.
a personal joke.
A line under?
Yes.
Okay, what
Then that-
part is it under? The stick or the cake?
This
Is it under the stick or the cake?
the,
What's the bigger number beside it?
the line will tell you which way it is up, which way is down.
Playing a game.
Yeah. The line
So,
goes at
like,
the bottom.
If there's the swoop line part, the swoopy curve part on the bottom
If
next to
you're
the
watching the
line,
stream,
then it's a
I'm holding it
9.
up with the 9 up.
If the circular part is near the line, then it's a 6. Because the line should be underneath the number. So it should tell you which way it orients.
Yes, it's a 6.
It's a 6. Okay.
Add
And
your
you have a
inspiration.
8.
Add your inspiration die. Go ahead and roll that. Did you do that?
Switch is being.
Here, go ahead and roll your.
The D6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6 on top of your d20 roll.
No, where did you go?
It ran away.
Don't go anywhere. 4.
Okay, add that to your d20 roll. So you got a 6 on your d20. Now you've rolled a 10.
Yes.
And she has +2 to hit.
Okay. So add all that together, and you've got 12 for your attack.
Okay.
And that hit.
And that hit.
So roll your
Yay!
d4.
Your little caltrop.
Wait, is it still my turn?
Yeah, you need to roll the number you.
Roll your d4, sweetie.
Which is the triangle.
Yes.
Yes.
The pokey diamond. The pokey pyramid.
2.
2. Okay. So you take out 2 more rats.
Yay, I took out 2 more.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to put these in this little container. So remember, for now, I use this. Okay, we're good now.
Misses everyone. Alright, so 2 out of the 5 that are individual rats that are left go in for the attack and come at both of them come at Carmilla. So you lose
They used to love me.
2 more hit points. So you're down to 26 out of 30. Zila, your turn.
Woohoo! Who lose hit points?
Yes.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, no,
they're
Rats only
Yeah.
do 1 damage.
individual rats. Normal rats only do 1 damage, so you took 2 damage because 2 rats attacked you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just it broke up. So I was like, wait a second, what?
Yeah. I'm keeping things updated on the stream and everything. So.
And I'll be right back. I gotta go to the potty room.
Okay.
Okay.
Zila, it's your turn.
Right. What do we got left? What are we looking at?
We've got
We've got 1 swarm, I
1
believe.
swarm and 5 individuals.
The swarm looked still pretty strong and big, or is it medium-ish?
8 have been taken out of 24.
Okay. All right, time to
A small.
whittling it.
You zapped 8 of them.
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I'm going to firebolt.
Okay. Are you firebolting the swarm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I rolled high. I really wanted to use my bardic inspiration, but I don't think a 21's gonna miss. So. Or wait, no. What is it? 24. Yeah, I don't think a 24 will miss. So.
No.
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 Let's try that D10 again, shall we? Alwyn blow. All right, that's better. 7.
Okay.
Have my revenge. Against all the rats that hit me.
Alright, so
There are 9 rats left in the swarm.
yes, thank
This is what
you.
attacked.
So the swarm's looking a little rough. And speaking of the swarm, it fails once again in its attempt at revenge.
Haha! You got a taste of me. Now you can't stop. Now you can't hit me.
Anahita!
All right. So, is the raggedy looking swarm closer to me or the 5 individuals?
The ragged looking swarm is by Zila. And I mean, y'all are all kind of grouped close together, and literally everything is in range.
All right. I'll go after the raggedy-looking swarm.
Okay.
All right. 18 to hit for 6 damage.
Okay. There are 3 of them left. Elwyn!
Well, if there's only 3 of them left, I feel like this might be a little bit of overkill if I get a good roll on it. All of a sudden, you hear Elwyn all of a sudden, you hear Elwyn shout, "I don't know what it is that makes you so stupid, but it really works."
Are you casting cutting words?
And all 3 rats suddenly drop dead.
She's casting vicious mockery. All 3 rats on the swarm are dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're down to 5 individuals. Carmela!
Yes, I'm back.
Perfect timing. It's your turn.
Yay! No, don't. There. Never mind. I dropped it.
5 is the loneliest number I've ever seen.
Okay. I got 10 on the D20.
Okay, so that's 12 to hit. You hit. Roll your D4.
My eye is itchy. Give me a second.
Itch, itch, itch. Itch, 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 itch.
When your eye itches. And 4.
Okay, so there is 1 rat left. And it is going to go after Carmela because she's steadily taking out its buddies.
It likes cat.
And you lose another hit point.
Okay.
Because
You're so distraught over this.
there's rats. Or rats. Zila.
Me again, huh?
Yes.
Fabulous. Let's do some more firebolts, shall we?
Right.
It's cantrips.
Overkill.
Yay for cantrips.
It's a cantrip.
Like that.
Fireball, not fireball.
Let it burn.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Burn, baby, burn.
Let him burn then.
The smell, man. Oh.
I'm gonna roll the
smell
bardic
of
inspiration
burnt
and add
rats.
that. Just to make clear, we'll add the bardic inspiration. Yeah, so 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
And all the rats are dead.
Well, no, that's to hit. Sorry.
All the rats are dead.
All the rats are dead.
You hit it, it's dead.
No. 8.
That's
Don't deny me a rolling woman!
roll your damage just to see how bad you burned it up.
8.
Yeah, it's crispy.
Crispy.
It's sad.
It's crispy.
Sounds tasty.
And just for added effect, some of the nearby rat carcasses are also crispy critters. All right. So
Yeah, I
that
think
was
it was
fun.
Let's do it again. Keep going. Unless anybody needs. Well, you know what? Since we're out of initiative, I'm gonna go ahead and cast the wounds on you again, Zila, at first level.
I can do it too.
Well, all right, you can do it if you want.
So who's casting? Zila casting on herself?
Yeah.
And I mean, So, how much healing are you doing?
I said 6.
Okay. And you did healing word
Yes.
at first or second?
First.
Just so I have reference. And you did 6. Does it behave?
I've used 2 of my first level spell slots.
Yep. Okay. You're almost back up to full HP. Alright. Nobody's in the danger zone looking
yeah.
rough anymore. So,
No. One more fight and I think we'd be fine.
yeah.
We'd take a long rest after one more fight. Or a short rest, burn some hit dice.
I've got prayer of healing in the wings, guys.
Yeah. So we do have
All
that
right.
because cleric.
Yep. I can heal up to 6 creatures with this one, so.
Yep.
It's 2d8 plus 3.
So we'll keep that in reserve. And you want to go down the stairs?
I'll go first. Let's go down the stairs.
Okay.
I'll follow and I'll go stealth. Just be on the safe side.
No
Okay.
dancing lights yet?
Can we slide down the stairs? Gonna
Well,
walk down.
as you get further down, as you get down the stairs, there is a dim light. So everyone who is has dark vision, which I believe is everybody. Hold on. Let me double check. No. Okay. Zila and Elwyn are not going to have any problem seeing anything because you have dark vision. And in dim light you see full, like as if it's full light. It is a low light situation, so Anahita and Carmela, unless Anahita has
No, see,
dark vision. So Anahita and Carmela, it's not
Let me
you
guide
can't
you by the
see
hand,
everything in
child.
the area, but you can see. So
Hold my hand.
you guys
She's
aren't
just mirror
blind
red
because
neck
it's low
hillbilly.
light, but
I really miss
Elwyn and Zila, I'm going to say, are going to have advantage on perception checks down here
Nice.
because of the dark vision.
I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna not. Well, I will, but like, I'm gonna hold back.
Yeah, just in
Let her
case.
Let Alwyn go forward and scout it out a little. Hold these other 2 hands. Just
I get to hold
18.
someone's hand.
19.
Okay.
gotta
So
pay
you're
me
pretty
this time.
decently hidden.
Okay. This is fun.
So I scout ahead just a little bit.
So yeah. As I'm sure you can. This is where with watching the stream comes in handy. Ahead of you, in the light, you can see there is once it loads, there's something hanging from the wall.
I go and inspect
The
it.
hallway kind of just turns to the left. It's a pretty simple area.
A 90-degree turn.
Yeah, just the hall just turns.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the thing that's hanging on the wall.
All right.
So
It is a axe of some kind.
is
My
it
foot
For
trapped?
anyone that plays The Sims, it's the axe of Pangu.
Is it trapped?
No. It's a little heavy.
All right. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna put
roll
it in my.
roll a strength check.
Okay.
Is it large?
It's just
it heavy?
it's just a full size axe. It's not like a hand axe or anything. It's a
14.
full size
Bloody?
axe
Like a big war axe.
that she's not that Elwyn
strength
is
check.
not
Strength check.
used to. So
Yeah, that's 14.
okay. You managed to pull it off of the hooks or the display that's holding it up and drop it.
I hope not on your toe.
No, it hits the floor, like
Ching.
almost
Crank,
embeds itself
crank, crank.
in a crack in the flooring, but
Okay.
Do we hear her drop? Do we hear the noise from the stairs?
It's
Yes.
scary noise. I don't like it. Hold me closer.
Guys, I'll help.
so
No, you know what? I'm gonna try this again. And you guys are about to see something cool.
oh god, so you're gonna do the thing.
I am gonna do this thing because I rolled another 14. But all of a sudden you see light spilling from shining out from the palms of my hands as I lift it up.
Ooh,
So
buddy.
now that's a 19
Okay.
for strength.
You managed to hold it up then. It's a little bit difficult.
Nakira is talking with her hands.
It's a little difficult because you're not used to this kind of weapon. But you now have an axe that you are
Let's
not
chop down
proficient
some
with.
wood.
I'm actually going to put this outside and I'm going to see if Isius wants it later.
All right.
Not sure.
Um,
We should be touching everything we see, but weapons are always useful, I suppose.
it's not like it's.
Well,
There
I'm
is,
talking to Alan.
You get the sense that there's a little bit of a
Uh,
enchantment of some kind on it, but it's not
are you that cold?
It's not like
Well, if we have
Of
10 minutes,
malevolent.
I can.
enchantment.
If we take 10 minutes, I can do detect magic on.
I think we have 10 minutes.
Yeah. And in fact, in the
That'll just let me know that it's magical. I
Yeah.
did.
and what enchantment is on it.
Yeah.
I'm
what
going to
kind?
have to make a homebrew version of the axe. Remind me when we finish the stream, Alora.
Yeah,
Um,
totally.
To do that. But it's not going to be in your inventory immediately, but you do have a version of the Axe of Pengu, and anyone who plays The Sims knows what that does.
Yeah, it's
I
been
know what it does.
several years.
Okay, just
uh,
as a
just so you know,
character thing, in The Sims 3 World Adventures, there's an axe that is called the Axe of Pengu, and you
I
can
remember
use
that.
it to destroy large boulders instantly.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember
Yeah.
now.
And that's what it does.
Just,
That's all it does.
just so you know,
Destroy
So that
boulders.
was your detect magic.
yes, it lasts for 10 minutes, and it's, 30 feet, just so you know.
Yeah.
As we continue on for the next 10 minutes.
Mhm.
I can sense magic.
Well, there is if you continue around the corner, there is a room that it's very clearly some kind of room of worship, It's fully lit from an unknown source. And there's a fountain in the middle that is surrounded on three sides by but obviously on three sides by what Zila, being a cleric, would be familiar with places of what you can only assume is the visages of three deities.
These
Don't
have a
ask who they are
divine.
because I haven't decided.
These have a divine feeling to them. Most strange.
And Haley did mention that the under the room is full. So that was mentioned.
Yes. This must be the temple that Haley mentioned to us.
Kind of a tiny temple.
And I don't have it on the Sims because things want to work with me. But there are, and there wasn't a way to do it. There are sigils on the walls under the like you see evenly spaced around the room are torches on the walls, and under each torch, which cat?
Maka.
She went for your toes?
Yes.
She's a toe monster.
Wanted nibbles on those twizzes.
But under each of the torches is they're actually draconic symbols.
Elwyn speaks Draconic.
So Elwyn would be able to tell on inspecting the room that they're protective charms.
These are protective charms.
Meaning that no creatures are going to be able to come into this room. They might swarm outside in the hall, but once y'all are fully inside, y'all are...
D&D terms, creature means just pretty much anything alive.
Yep.
I believe. So
Yeah.
we would technically be creatures.
Well, I'm going with creatures
whatever.
being non-sentient
Okay, just
beings.
aware when it talks about that in the manuals and stuff.
In this instance, it's non-sentient beings.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
So continue on.
Perhaps
if y'all want to take a short rest, just 10 minutes to rest, gather your thoughts, any kind of not necessarily hit dice because y'all don't need to hit dice right now. But if you want to, I mean, it's up to y'all. But yeah. If y'all want to sit down, someone cast Detect Magic and examine the axe and whatnot and get that out of the way, look around the room. It's not very full, but there is a door that is not locked, but it is closed on one side of the room. Namely, the one that's not occupied by any tables that have random scrolls or anything on them. That's besides the exit. That's your only exit of this room.
I'm going to do, during our short rest, I'm going to do Song of Rest. So, on top of your hit dice, you're all going to get back I hate this hit stat. I hate this D6. You're gonna get you're gonna get 1 additional hit point back.
Alright. Okay.
Our hit dice.
And I'm just gonna play a little ditty on my flute. And
So
I'm not
if
gonna
anyone
spend
wants
any
to
other hit
use
dice.
any hit dice, which
Where is it on the D&D Beyond sheet?
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Let me know if you find it.
For what?
For
Where the
hit dice.
Oh, you hit short rest.
Okay. So it's on the top. So it's under short dice. Okay. So like for Ellen is 1d8.
I'm not gonna use any more hit dice. I used 1d6
Okay.
for Song of Rest.
Okay. So what? You just want to add 1 hit point?
Yeah, I wish I could have added more. But if anybody else wants to use hit dice, they can.
Which Tysus is not here, so Anahita, you have.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm mostly looking. Okay, yours is 1d8 plus 1, plus the 1 hit point from the Song of Rest.
Yeah.
For Zila, if you wanted to do it, it's 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2, and then
In
plus
this case,
3.
would be plus 3. And
So 10.
all right,
More than I needed, but
yeah.
Well, you
you're
can
at
save the
full-
rest as temporary hit points if the
I
DM
don't-
will so allow.
We'll just say that you're back up to full.
yeah.
And I'm back up to 20
Yeah,
out of 21.
yeah,
It doesn't do much, but
yeah,
it works.
yeah. It's.
I mostly did it for those who were down
Yeah.
like 5 or more.
Why did it fill in all of my first level spell slots?
I do not know if it.
I'm like, did anything reset?
did-
Let me go look.
You did detect magic, and you cast magic missile once.
I did it as a ritual, so it doesn't count as a spell slot.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in your spell
For some
slot.
reason, all of my
I'm
spell slots were
looking. I'm
used.
looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
See, yeah, it must
So
be
you
above
have cast
on D&D
Healing
Beyond.
Word and Magic Missile, once each.
Yeah. No,
So
I know
you
what
should
I
only
did.
have 2
It
slots.
was D&D Beyond. When after I'd hit the short rest button, there was a bug, and it had filled in
Yeah.
all of the slots.
It was weird. Okay.
Well, it fills in. Well, for some reason, all 4 of mine were filled in.
I'll fix yours in just a second.
Right.
And make sure that everyone's things are. Anahita, did you do? Rachel, did you do a hit dice?
She's muted.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, I'm missing 1 hit point. I will survive.
Okay. So you're not going to do a.
Well, you still get 1 hit point back
Yeah.
because of the
I'm just
Song of
gonna.
Rest.
I'm just gonna say that with the Song of Rest, you automatically get what Alora rolled,
Okay.
Which was 1.
which was 1. So, B. Do you want to use a hit dice or just take the 1 from the 1 hit point from Alora?
I think I fell asleep. I mean, look.
You're at 25 out of 30 right now. 26 with the one
I
added.
think
So,
I'm not too worried, though.
Okay.
all right.
You still get 1 hit point because of Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Because
Ow. Pulled out my hair.
if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice. Each of those creatures who uses their hit dice receives 1d6. Okay, so it's just those who use hit dice.
I'm gonna, just for the sake of brevity, because it's kind of silly that I'm making an executive decision here because it seems kind of silly that you guys only get an additional whatever Laura rolled for the Song of Rest.
I agree.
If you use the hit dice. So you automatically, with Elwyn playing his little ditty, automatically get...
something short and slow.
Yeah. His little tune that he's playing. So whether you use the hit dice or not, you're getting an HP back.
You could kind of cut in the middle and be like, you get half or less of what she rolls, regardless of whether you use hit points or hit dice or not. That way, it's kind of.
Well, since I'm gonna say since you rolled a 1.
Well,
just
yeah,
go ahead
and generally
do
the roll is,
yeah, depending on what the roll is.
you can't have a hit point, so just
Yeah.
1 or half.
That's my executive decision for this instance because that seems kind of silly to me. You don't get some kind of benefit from the rest, like the song. So, yeah. So, anyways.
Also, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if anyone was curious about something about Elwyn, they can go ahead and ask it.
Yeah.
I'd
it does
probably
take 10
go
minutes
over
to
and
cast
ask
the
him
spell,
how,
so
how he's doing. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I actually feel a little better.
It's good. It will take time, I'm sure. Thank you for the song and for the healing earlier.
Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't entirely honest with you before.
She shrugs. This is your place on what information you keep and what you share. I am not concerned over too much.
Oh, you would probably think I was crazy for saying it anyway. Or a blasphemer.
I myself have sometimes been called a blasphemous one. Who is to say what is blasphemous? What is divine or correct?
Truly, only the gods themselves.
Well, we have not known each other very long, so I do not judge you for I do not know you well enough.
True enough. Okay, big reveal and then we call it a night?
Yeah.
Yeah, midnight, I start turning into pumpkin kids.
Yep.
3 minutes, go.
The woman you saw, Lady Luciana, she wasn't just there because I am one of her followers. In a way, we are all children of the gods, but in my case, it was... He looks down at his hands. And the glow starts again, and you recognize the glow as being divine. It is literal. Lady Luciana is my mother.
I've read of gods that have more, shall we say, interaction upon the more base creatures as such that we live here.
Yes, but because mortals cannot stay in the realm of the gods, I was sent to live with my father.
Must have been tried. Yeah. Accent. It must have been very trying.
It was, especially given my father's true nature, which she did not recognize when she first met him.
Divine maybe, but we still have much to learn about those we do to worship. I think there is much more than what is written in sacred texts.
I can't do much because I surrendered most of my divine power. It didn't seem right for it to belong to someone like me.
Perhaps in time you can prove yourself wrong. And become worthy of someone of that power. It is not a bad goal.
Perhaps, if I eventually have any interest in that. As it stands now, I don't. But maybe, you'll see.
Well, first we need to make it out of these ruins. Not be eaten by hordes of rats, yeah?
I think we'll be all right. I mean, it's just rats.
Would you like a tail? She just gives this little hint of a grin, and she hands over a charred piece of rat tail. She grabbed earlier.
Out of the mini that got burned up.
Elwing just busts out laughing. Your jokes are getting better. Keep up the good work.
Yep. And with that,
It is good to be amongst others.
Killing me.